Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, gaming fans, and survivors. This is Small Archangel. Welcome back to Ark and Hidden Valley. And as you can see, I've got my lights on. We haven't got many at the moment, and they're not lighting up the inside of the house at all. I don't want to put any inside the house because they're too bright for that. But we're going to need some more on the outside as well. Really, I want to replace my little burning torches with lights, so we're going to need some lighting rigs elsewhere. We're probably going to need more than one generator as well, simply because this is a big area we've got for our base here, and just trying to stretch cables all over the place. There's only a certain distance that cables will cover anyway, so we're probably going to need another generator over here. And they're a bit noisy, but what can you really do? And we're going to need to make lots more gasoline as well. So yeah, we're going to need some more. We're going to need some more resources. Now, there's not much point in me turning these lights off probably. It probably makes absolutely no odds to the burning of the fuel in the generator, but what can I tell you? I was raised to turn lights off when you didn't need them anymore, and it's extremely difficult to ignore that conditioning. Okay, so if you saw the last episode, yeah, we made ourselves a fridge, so obviously I need to leave the generator on, that generator on all the time. But if we make any other generators, we'll probably be able to put those on only when we need the lighting. I keep picking up eggs because I've got, if you notice in my toolbar now, I have got jerky to live off instead of eggs. We've got a cool 53 eggs, dodo eggs in here, plus all the other kind of eggs. And I'm currently making some jerky in here as well. It's a slow process, it ain't fast, but I've decided jerky's probably a more nutritious way of feeding ourselves while we're away. And we've also got a canteen as well instead of water bottles, water jars, because it's just lighter for that. And that animal over there is, in point of fact, a Diplodocus or a Diplodocus, however you want to pronounce it. And they were introduced early in June, earlier this month, so that's why we haven't seen one before. And he seems to be clipping through the rocks over there. It is a herbivore, as I thought, so that's cool. Shouldn't be attacking us or our base unless we annoy it. Yeah, so to today's plan then, basically we have got the new frozen biome, which is extended a little bit more in our general direction. So we're going to go and explore that, but we have a definite shopping list of things that we really require. We did we'd a frenzy of crafting in the last episode, and we crafted loads of stuff which required polymer, which means we're all out of obsidian again. So we need to go shopping for obsidian. I'm also out of metal, because the fabricator's already been using lots of that up. So we need obsidian and metal. We also, possibly, if we get the opportunity, need silica pearls and oil, but obsidian and metal are the main ones that we really want. Now, thanks to advice from Seb the Gamer and other subs as well, who have told me that the mountain closest to us has obsidian rocks in it, and so does the volcano. And obviously the volcano is, I think that's the one that's right in the middle of the frozen the pre-existing frozen biome, so the White Sky Peak region. And we can tell from the map we haven't been to the crater of that mountain, so so we're going to have a little look and see if we can find some obsidian rocks outside of caves today, because even though we've got a mining helmet now, to save on weight, I don't currently have it on me, and we're planning on taking our flyers, and we don't want them to be weighed down. That said, Izzy has, in point of fact, leveled up, so let's give her a bit more weight. Let's see, he hasn't leveled yet. He's going to take a little while longer because he's level 29. The same with Carmen. So we're going to take all three of these. Now I've already got my fur gear here, so we're ready to equip that. It's way too warm to equip that here, so I'm just going to get all of these guys to follow me, and I believe that's the correct whistle. So certainly sounds like a follow me whistle, and we're going to ride Carmen. She's quicker than the other two, so we'll have to make sure we don't leave them behind. But we won't try and load her down with too much. Her weight is not great, obviously. And then I'll just make sure I'm heading in the right kind of direction. It's the same direction we usually head in when we leave here, which is kind of over this way. There we go. We can't see anything much for the trees. And we can see now that that is frozen. So that used to be a rather friendlier place to head out towards, but now, where we got our metal from, but now it's going to be kind of cold. So I'm going to put on my gear right now. I'm hot. Yes, well, I won't be for long, will I? So I don't think it's that mountain. Actually, I think it is supposed to be this mountain that has obsidian rocks. I've always seen metal rocks, but I've never seen obsidian rocks. So we're going to check that out first of all, because it's nearer to us. We're going to head right for the top of this mountain, because I don't know that I've gone absolutely for the top. We know what obsidian rocks look like, so there's a ruin there as well. They get everywhere, these ruins. It might be a tad more difficult to find rocks when they're covered in snow. I don't know, that might make them a little bit more difficult to spot. I can see the metal bearing rocks here, but not really the obsidian ones. I've never spotted obsidian up here, so it may be this one and it may not be. Okay, so we're going to land and get off kind of carefully. Now, that's a rock there that's kind of black, but I don't... No, that's just normal rock. That's not obsidian rock. The only obsidian rocks I've ever really seen have been in caves. And I would expect them to be kind of bigger than that. So, we'll check this out on foot, and I'm going to gather a bit of metal while we're here. And try not to spike my own birds while I'm at it. This is always a problem. There's plenty of crystal around here, and it looks like the crystal is much, much bigger than it used to be as well, because the crystal node used to be quite a lot smaller than that. Thanks for that, Oz. Thanks, that's really helpful, mate. They can be a pain when they follow you, these things, but at the same time, if they don't follow you, you basically lose them, so... We should be able to change the follow distance, however. I'm just not quite sure how you do that. I will look into it and try and get them to go a little bit further away from us. Okay, we're going to check out these ruins here. Stupid, keep away then. Oh, my word. Okay, that's just a very small ruin with a load of crystal next to it. I don't think we really need that much in the way of crystal at the moment. Mainly metal. So we'll stick to harvesting that at the moment, and if we stick the metal on one of the birds, I think Izzy, okay, I think that's about as much weight as she can comfortably carry at the moment, so I think we'll head off before she's slowed down so much that she can't really fly at any great speed. And we'll head off. I don't think it is this mount, because if there was metal on this mountain, we would have found it by now. So we're going to head off instead in search of the volcano. Now, I know for sure that there's obsidian in that one. I have, in point of fact, been to the volcano myself before when we were looking for a suitable base location. So we'll go to the volcano, and yeah, I'd better not sprint because I'll leave those birds behind, but I'll partly sprint, but I will edit out the journey for you guys because it's not the most interesting thing to watch, and we'll pick up some obsidian while we're there. And then if we've got time after that, we will, if we've got daylight still left, we will go and search for some oil and silica pearls, and then we know we've got all our bases covered. Look at that view, it's fabulous. This one, however, isn't really. I assume this is a... Oh, we're a bit hot. I'm not sure. We might have to take all our clothes off when we go up here. One assumes this is an active volcano. I don't know, but it's kind of foggy and misty around here, so can't see very well. Okay, we're seeing some... I can see an obsidian rock right there. This is good. This is good. So, I'm gonna have to strip off, I think, because otherwise we're gonna get too warm up here. But it's not actually that far to come to this crater. Woo! There goes the node. I don't mind harvesting these to destruction. They will respawn. They are lots, plenty far enough from our base that they will come back. Don't get in the way, stupid. And we can get some more metal from here as well if our birds can carry it. So Carmen could probably carry a little bit of weight, but not much. Is that just like a piece of the one I just destroyed? Yeah, I think it is. Is that a whole one? Or is that a piece of one that I just... Will you get your stupid furry face? Oh my word. Look at this. They've completely enclosed me. Right. How do we do this? How do we change distance from medium, right, to what? From... Oh, it's high. Okay, that's probably better, isn't it? Let's just see. There, right. But now, unfortunately, they're still really, really near me. And in my way. Okay, well, hopefully they'll be a little bit less in my face now. So we'll just take a bit of a look around the crater here. See if we can find any more obsidian rocks. Oh, and we're getting metal from this also, actually, which is fantastic. I'm going to keep dumping the stone because we don't need it. Stone I can get anywhere. Has probably got quite a lot on her already, actually. She's pretty much full, so that isn't what I meant now, is it? No. What I actually meant was, and he's nearly leveled, so we're going to be able to give him some more weight when he does level. He's got tons of capacity on him, so that's cool. Ooh. There's another rock right next to me. We'll have that. This is exciting, folks. It's great that you can find somewhere to get stuff really close by like this. But, I mean, if I built a base here, obviously, I could build a nice metal base here. And it's kind of in my mind to do that at some point. Get out of it, then! Did I tell Carmen I perhaps haven't changed her? Right, let's tell her to keep back a little bit as well, so I'm fed up of taking my birds out with my pickaxe. Okay, guys, come on. Excellent, so I think that's about as much as we're going to be able to get there. Now, let me just have a little look at the map and the compass, because I want to head back north. Whee, this way. Yeah, back into the frozen. And we're going to see if we can pick up a bit of oil and maybe some silica pearls. They are quite light. So I should be able to pick up a few of those, at least, without too much difficulty. I will put on my gear again, but not just yet. Oh, maybe I'll put it on now. There we go. Alright, and let's just see. Those guys are quite far away, so I'm not going to be able to sprint this, so I will see you folks when we get there. Okay, so I want to check out the coast of the new bit of frozen area, just to see if we've got any of the nodes that we know and love. Some mammoth being hunted by direwolves. Of course. So, presumably if we've got a change of... Oh, there's a... change of animals, we should have also some of the different sort of harvestable nodes appearing in our world. So we're going to check that out, because if there's some closer to hand, then we can more easily go on foot. There's some more ruins down there. We can more easily go in on foot and gather more resources, because we can, you know, take a whole crowd of dinos with us. None of my dinosaurs, or creatures for that matter, are particularly strong. They're not particularly heavy load-bearing animals, any of them. And that's because, generally speaking, I haven't really catered for carrying a lot of stuff all at once. I'm playing just by myself, obviously, so I've never really wanted to make enormous amounts of anything. And that has meant, really, that I haven't needed too much stuff. But, okay, I think we're a bit too high up at the moment to be able to see any nodes, so we're going to head in this direction. There is obviously... Oh, look, what's that rock there? I don't know. I think we're going to go and find out, though. That might be the new oil-bearing rock, because it looks... Yeah, that looks likely, actually. Let's just check that out. Yeah, there we are. They've changed the... You stupid bird. Oh, I didn't hit it. That's good. They've changed it, the way it looks, which is good, actually, because it didn't look particularly brilliant before. Let's just see if she's okay. Yeah, she's a little bit on the hefty side. Let's just harvest another one. I think that massive T-Rex or Jigger or whatever it is over there is kind of stuck through a tree at the moment, so we may be all right. In point of fact, we may not be aggroed, but I'd better not. You look at the state of it. It's like it's got some Vitus dance or something. Okay, how are you doing, Carmen? That's probably... Yeah, okay. I think the words quit while you're ahead are springing to mind here. We'll just have a look and see if we can see any nice sort of glow-in-the-dark clams for silica pearls along here. I'm not going to pick any up because we're already pretty encumbered, but I don't see... I see a bit of reef. I don't really see any pearls here, so we might have to... Yeah, he's well and truly stuck through that rock, isn't he? We could take advantage of that if we were cheating, the cheating kind, but I'm not really, so... I like a fair fight, really. Cautious, but, you know, not a cheat. Okay, so I think we're going to head back to base now. I think we've established there's no pearls here, so we're probably going to have to look elsewhere. But I might just follow the coast back to base, which probably can. It might take a little while, but I won't necessarily do that on camera. I'll edit it out, but I'm going to follow the coast back to base just so I can see exactly what harvestables are here and how close... Ooh, hello. That was a bit of a bad ping. How close they actually fall to our base as well, from the point of view of coming and collecting them later on. Oh, look, some more ruins. Okay, I think I can sprint this, but... What the heck? Okay, something's gone on here, but I'm not quite sure what. Okay, we'll have to investigate this. It looks like we've had some sort of dino attack, but I'm not sure what, or indeed how, given that... Well, are we all present and correct? We've still got 4 wolves, we've still got 2 cats. So, they killed whatever it was that was a problem. But I don't quite know how anything got in unless it fell from above, which is entirely possible, I suppose, but... The raptors weren't bothered anyway, and neither were the dodos, who seem to have stayed put. Okay, let's just land these guys. Oh, you won't land because I'm too heavy. How silly. Okay, so you always landed now. Okay, so we've got all 3 of these now. Looks like quite a... Yeah, we've got another level up here, so we'll give him some more weight carrying capacity, I think. And we'll relieve him of some of his load, but I'm not sure, to be honest, how much of this I'm going to be able to... Yeah, I probably can't move now. Oh, I can. We can move. Okay, we're gonna carry this through here, and we should make a full stack of that. Really shouldn't need to be tidy. There we go. I've got some oil there we can put away as well. Well, I finally got all my dinosaurs sorted out and creatures back where they ought to be and things, and I'm just gonna, boy is it dark out here, just take advantage of that to refill my canteen, which the canteen seems to be good actually. It seems to weigh less, relatively speaking, but hold another sort of 30% more water, which is great. Okay, so we've now got lots of metal making here. We're crafting some more metal. We're crafting more gasoline as well, so I'll take that out of there to leave us a bit of space and pop it in here. Now there's a bit of a list of things that I want to be able to make. So we want to make some more lights, electric lights, and we're going to need electronics for that. We've got our fridge, we don't need another of those. We're probably going to need another electrical generator. Again, we're going to need electronics for that. We've got the metal to make the cabling, so that's all right. But then I also wanted to make a bunk bed because it's high time we had a better sort of spawn point. It's right next to the generator, so it's a good job we don't actually have to sleep in game because of that. And for the bunk bed, we're going to need polymer. Yeah, metal ingot 320, so that's why we haven't made one of those, and 80 polymer, which is an absolute truckload. So I'm probably going to have to sort of wait a little bit on that one. So we've got more urgent things, and the other thing is I really want to be able to make scuba gear. We're going to need more polymer for our leggings. We've actually got the tank already, so I'm just going to craft these items here, and then we're going to make some more polymer and some more electronics. Now we can make 29 of those. What do they need? They need silica pearls and metal ingot. This needs obsidian and cementing paste. We can make 69 polymer. So they don't use the same items, so I think we should make all of both of those. And then we're going to have what we need to make the things that we want. So we're going to take this, and at some point soon we are going to go scuba diving. And these are going to take quite a while to craft. However, I am going to make a second generator. So we'll put that in the queue. And also some electric lights. And I'm just going to make 2 for the moment. It's actually really hot in here with the fabricator going and all the torches burning and everything. But once we've got electric lights, we won't be roasting ourselves any longer, so that'll be good. Okay, so we've got the whole lot now. There we go. After all that, we've got 6 polymer left because I've made so much stuff. The scuba leggings took 40 polymer, which is fairly mad, and obviously they're going to need polymer to repair them as well, I would imagine. So, and then we've got a generator and 2 more lights as well. So I'm going to take that generator and some gasoline to power it up, but we're probably, and look at that, we're down to 1 obsidian again. Oh my word, after all that. But at least we know where we can get it from now. Meanwhile, we're crafting lots more gasoline and metal in our forge, so I'm going to leave that going. But yeah, I think at some point, probably making an industrial building and making ourselves a more sort of, I don't know, efficient forge. No, that is not what I meant. That will allow us to smelt a lot more stuff at the same time. Would be good. And I've closed the door without meaning to as well. Oh look, we've got some eggs from our dodos as well, so I'm going to gather those. And there we have it, it's dawn. And I didn't even switch the lights on last night. Maybe I'll just have to get into the habit of just leaving them lit the whole time. And damn the conditioning. But yeah, in the next episode, or by the next episode certainly, I will have placed my new generator and our new lamppost as well. Yeah, hopefully we'll have the start of a really sort of a more comprehensive electrical system. I might just need 2 more generators. I might need one over there by the wolf pen because I think they're a little bit further. They're a little bit too far away from the other generator, which is right over there in that corner. And then we'll probably need one over there between the two, just if we want some lights over there as well, which we do really. And as I say, the cables, I don't know actually, we might be able to stretch cables as long as we've got an outlet in between, so I'm going to have a play with that and see what we can do. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm probably going to be going and grinding some more obsidian off camera because we really getting through the stuff. And we're not finished with the stuff we want to craft yet. But possible thoughts for episodes in the future. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Building a metal base in the crater of the volcano, just because. Definitely going to go diving. We're possibly going to do some more caving as well. Now we've got our mining helmet. But the other thing that I'm thinking that I'd like to do, there is now the Center, which is the other map, which was made by somebody who made it as a mod, and then it's been implemented. So it's obviously sort of really well done to make it into the build. But we can access that now as well. So I'm thinking possibly of checking that out. Although that's going to be a case of starting a new game, and I'm assuming that I'm going to have to start on a new character, but I'm not absolutely sure. So I think maybe it'd be quite cool to check that out. So let me know what you think about that as well. If you think it'd be good to do that, then we'll do so. But I might have to do that as a separate series, if you like, rather than, you know, because I don't know whether we'll be importing this character or starting again, kind of thing, a new save. So, which I suspect we would be doing. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. As ever, guys, if you like this episode, let me know. Hit the like button. Feel free to comment and suggest and just generally help me out. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, stay happy. Bye bye for now.